taking a piece of this mac and cheese right here. My pot is on the stove with my water. This is gonna be for the pasta. I'm gonna add about 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and then once it start boiling, we're gonna go ahead and add our pastas in there. But this is gonna be for the baked mac and cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt in there right now. And I just put 3 of these in here, as you can see them right there. I'm just gonna mix it around a little bit with a spoon, and then have that come to a boil. Once it starts boiling, we're gonna throw our pasta in, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do after to make the sauce that I'll be using. I mixed it around. I didn't want to add too much salt in there because remember, we're gonna be using cheese. So remember, these things have salt to them also, you know, so that's why I put a little bit of salt in here. So now I'm just waiting for this to start boiling. So this is actually starting to boil up. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of oil in there. That way my pasta don't really like stick together, because I'm gonna start putting in. See that it's already boiling, like really boiling. I'll tell you, it's bubbling away. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the whole box. I'm just gonna pour it in and see. So I'm just mixing it around a little bit. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the whole box. I'm gonna add the whole box. So that's the whole thing, guys. The whole thing is in there. I'm gonna mix this around again. So we're gonna let this boil for about 9 to 10 minutes, and we'll come back and check on it. So I will be using these cheese right here, the extra sharp cheddar and the mozzarella. And I have provolone. I have provolone, which I'm gonna use that to put on the pasta once it's finished. So I'm gonna set this aside for right now. And these two, I'm gonna go ahead, cut them, and start grating them on my plate right here. That way I can have it to use. I have my extra sharp cheddar shredded over there, mozzarella shredded here, and this, we're gonna use this, and this is original velveeta. So I have it sliced up. Our pasta is finished cooking, and pour this in this pan right here. And this is what we're gonna use on our mac and cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some butter in my evaporated milk. Go ahead and start adding my cheese and whisk at the same time. I cut this cheese up in 5 pieces, and I add 3 pieces in here right now. And the thing is that they're easy melted. They're easy to melt, so that's why I'm using this in here. And I'm also gonna add some of my mozzarella and sharp in here also. Yeah, it was like less than a minute I put this cheese in here, and this cheese is like almost gone. See? So I'm gonna go ahead and add the other 2 pieces in here. This one don't want to come off. I'm gonna add some of the paprika in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start stirring again. Keep on whisking. Talking about that smooth Tennessee whiskey. You're sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm like a glass of brandy. So I just add some mozzarella in here, and it completely disappeared. And keep on whisking. And this is all mixed out. So this is what I'm gonna be using on my pasta. So let's get the pasta in start. But I'm going to pour some on this. Okay, not all of it, because I'm going to use the rest when I put the rest of the pasta in there. And I'm not whisking, guys. I'm just using my whisk to just move it around to mix it up. So I can get all the mixture that I did with the cheese and the milk and the paprika in there. You know, trying to get everything mixed up together. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm gonna add some cheese in there. I'm doing a mixture of cheese because I like to see the different colors. Yes, guys. And whatever cheese I don't use, I'll save that, because that way I can use it for something else. So nothing will go to waste. My kids love the cheese, and they love big mac and cheese, as I can say. I am going to add a couple slices of the provolone cheese in here, because I went ahead and add the rest of the mixture that I did in here. I'm gonna add some more cheese, some more paprika on top of it. And then I'm gonna put it in my oven, and I already set my oven to preheat for about 375. So 375 is what my oven is preheating to. Oh, as you can hear, my oven is preheated 375, and this is going in just now. So now let's add in that extra sharp. As I say, I like the mixture of the cheese, both cheese. No. So guys, I thought I wasn't going to use all of the sharp, but I did, went ahead and used the whole thing. I'm going to put some paprika on top of this. So we're gonna put it in there for about 45 minutes, and we'll check it to see how it is, okay? It's finished cooking, guys. That's the baked mac and cheese, guys. Guys, just look at the mac and cheese, the baked mac and cheese. This thing looks so good. And it cooled down for a little bit, so let's just dig into it and see how that is. Guys, that looks so good.